Eric and Eric. So toast. The funniest thing about Eric's is that they were all true.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Woo! First of all, I'd like to thank my buddy Nick for coming out tonight. He was in question at the beginning of the evening. I don't know if I want to come out. I haven't got laid in a week, been separated from my wife, and I totally understand that. Being a guy that hasn't had sex in 2 years, when your married buddy says, oh, I haven't got laid in a week, you just feel bad for him. So, Nick, thanks for sacrificing that 3 hours to come out here and support me. I appreciate it. You know, it's funny because my other buddy Phil, we were hanging out and we were joking about it, and he's like, well, I don't see why you have any problem getting laid. Well, he's 6'3", 220 pounds, blonde hair and blue eyes, and he doesn't see the fact that women maybe look at a 5'7", balding, chubby ginger kid slightly different, trying to find a mate. It's been a while, you know what I mean? Like a long while. I did get close last time we went to Vegas, though. It was a good trip. You know, we're there for Nick's bachelor party, and all the guys are married or engaged, and they're like, "Hey, let's get Eric a hooker, a lady of the evening, if you will." That's a wise way to spend some money, and I'm like, no, that's a bad idea. Bad idea. Well, this is like 8 o'clock. 10 o'clock, I was like, so what's up with that hooker? I don't know. So I give up on it. I start talking to this girl randomly, and she's like, "Hey, you want me to come back up to your room?" I'm like, "Sure." Well, she comes back up to my room, and she's like, "Well, give me $300." And I was like, "Why?" She's like, "Well, because that's the way this works." And I was like, all right, well, I guess it makes sense that you don't like me for me. So here's $300. If I send you away now, I'm going to be pretty fucking impressed. So I give her the $300, and she goes into the bathroom to consume whatever white substance she has to make it through a night with me. I'd like to think that it was coke, but judging by her appearance, it was probably meth. So she comes out of the bathroom in these little black lace panties, so sexy. And they really accentuate the horrific C-section scar that she's got carved inward from side to side. And they got sewed together with like rusty fishing line. So that was pretty hot. And then she comes over, I go to put my hands on her, and she goes, "Don't fucking touch me." So I thought the same thing every single person here thought when I got up on stage. This is gonna be good. So I strip down to my naked body and I get on my bed and she's like, I don't know if you've ever had your penis examined by a hooker in a Vegas hotel room when you're not allowed to touch her. It's a very erotic experience. What's that? I had a piercing. Yeah, alright, that'll do. So, I guess after she's satisfied with whatever she was supposed to find there, she goes to apply said condom, and then she prepares herself mentally and physically, and she goes, "All I gotta do is take my son to Chuck E. Cheese tomorrow, and then I'm out of this town." Now, I'm a normal guy, and the whole not allowed to touch you, not allowed to talk to you, that would turn a lot of guys on, but I'm a very mental, lover. And, you know what I mean? So she hadn't really been doing it for me, but the second she said little boys and Chuck E. Cheese, boom! So I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? I was totally into it at that point. So she gave it her, I'd like to say her best, but she didn't fucking give it her best. Like 5 minutes later, she's like, "My jaw's sore." And I was like, "Well, I'm not a licensed dentist, so there's not a lot I can do for you about that." She's like, "Well, your dick's too big." And I was like, "Yeah, well, thank you, but," she's like, "Well, that's more than what you would have got if you had gone to a strip club." And I'm like, "I know. That's why I gave you $300. Logical explanation. She gets up to walk away. And I'm like, "Don't you have like a hooker code of conduct? Like a coat of arms, a dildo, a diaphragm, something on your shield?" And speaking of which, women, this is why you'll never make as much as your male counterparts, because you don't take your job seriously and you don't take pride in your work. So she starts to put her clothes on, and I'm irritated. She's like, you know what, you're a really nice guy. And I was like, well, you know, fuck you. And she's walking away, and I'm like trying to think of something to argue, because I'm sad, alone, hanging down to here, and just kind of like... And then she opens the door, and there's my good buddy Eric, who had been listening to the whole exchange, just looks at her with some creepy face and starts going... right in her face. So obviously I have now lost all clout in this argument. She's like, please leave. Just please leave. I'll just go to bed and masturbate using my own tears as lubricant. I wish I had made that story up, but it is actually a true story. I am single, in case any of you ladies are interested in this. You know what? I'll close it on an educational piece. You know what I mean? Like, you have to learn something when everybody does comedy. Not enough people teach people things. You know, we're breaking down racial barriers and stuff, but there's still things you need to remember. Like, you should never play Bloody Knuckles with Magic Johnson. You guys can be the best of friends, and everyone can be equal, but you probably shouldn't do it.
Because he has AIDS.
He has AIDS, yes. And Bloody Knuckles could transfer his AIDS into your AIDS. Jesus Christ. Alright, well...